Careers in Mobile Development. Hi everyone, and welcome. Today, we're exploring one of the fastest growing areas in technology, mobile development careers. Look around. Almost everything we do runs through a mobile app. From food delivery and banking to social media and learning, apps are everywhere. This market is booming, projected to hit $935 billion in revenue by next year. And what's amazing is how many career paths it includes. Whether you like to code, design, test, or even manage projects, there's a mobile job for you. By the end of this session, you'll understand these paths and maybe spot one that fits your interests. Let's start with the big picture. Mobile Development Career Map. Here's an overview of the landscape. There are two big branches: platform-specific roles, like Android or iOS developers, and cross-platform roles, like Flutter and React Native. Then there are supporting roles: designers, testers, back-end developers, DevOps, and even product managers. It's not one size fits all. You can lean creative, analytical, technical, or strategic. There's room for many skill sets in mobile development. Android developer role and skills. Android powers the majority of smartphones worldwide. As an Android developer, you'll use Kotlin or Java and work in Android Studio. You'll build apps that reach people everywhere, from urban cities to remote villages. If you're someone who enjoys logic puzzles or figuring out how systems work, Android development can be rewarding. You'll also use Google's material design to ensure your apps are clean and user-friendly. Android developer tools and market trends. This field is huge. 71% of smartphones run Android, so the job market is rich, especially outside the US. Tools like Jetpack Compose, Firebase, and Gradle are part of your daily toolkit. And the pay isn't bad, ranging from $80K to $150K, depending on your experience and location. It's a solid option if you want impact and job security. iOS developer role and skills. If you prefer Apple devices, consider iOS development. You'll use Swift, one of the most modern programming languages, and work in Xcode. Apple's ecosystem is known for quality and design. As an iOS developer, you'll need to follow their strict interface guidelines, but the result is polished, consistent apps. iOS developer tools and market trends. iOS may have fewer users, but they spend more. App Store revenue alone exceeds $85 billion annually. That's because Apple users often pay for high-quality apps or services. Plus, you can work on unique platforms like Apple Watch or HealthKit. If you like design, performance, and high-end devices, iOS is a great path. Flutter developer role and strengths. Let's talk cross-platform. Flutter, developed by Google, allows you to build Android and iOS apps from one codebase using Dart. It's super fast thanks to hot reload, and it's popular among startups because you can develop once and deploy everywhere. Great for students who want to experiment and ship apps quickly. Flutter developer career growth. The Flutter community is growing fast. Companies love the low development cost, and freelancers love the speed. You'll find lots of gigs on platforms like Upwork, and startups are constantly hiring. It's also fun. Flutter gives you total control over the UI. You'll feel like you're painting on a canvas, but with code. React Native developer role and ecosystem. React Native, created by Facebook, uses JavaScript and React to build mobile apps. If you've done any web development, this feels familiar. You build reusable components and use one codebase for both Android and iOS. It's widely used by companies like Shopify, Discord, and Meta. React Native, opportunities and challenges. It's fast, flexible, and well documented. But it's not perfect. Performance may lag compared to native apps, especially for animations or high-load apps. Still, for quick development or MVPs, it's excellent. If you enjoy working with JavaScript and want mobile reach, this is a practical and job-ready path. Mobile UI UX designer, core skills. Now for the creatives, UI or UX designers are crucial. They design how an app looks and feels. Tools like Figma, Sketch, and Adobe XD are their playground. You don't need to code, but you do need empathy, understanding how users think, what frustrates them, and how to guide them with clean layouts. UI UX tools and portfolios. To land jobs, designers need strong portfolios. Sites like Behance and Dribbble let you showcase your work. Include real case studies, research, sketches, wireframes, and final mock-ups. You want to show how you think, not just what looks pretty. Mobile QA engineer, testing frameworks. QA testers make sure apps don't break. They check bugs, performance, and usability, often using tools like Appium, Espresso, and Detox. If you're detail-oriented and enjoy catching mistakes, this can be a great way to start your tech career, often without needing deep programming skills. QA and Agile teams. Modern QA is integrated with development. They attend sprint meetings, write test cases before coding begins, and help ensure continuous quality. Think of QA as the gatekeepers. They make sure only the best code reaches users, and they work closely with developers and product managers. Back-end developer for mobile apps. Back-end devs handle everything behind the scenes: databases, servers, APIs. If you like building systems and solving logic problems, you'll love this. You might use Node.js, Django, or Firebase and design how mobile apps talk to servers securely and efficiently. DevOps for mobile, CI/CD. DevOps automates testing and deployment. They ensure that every change is tested, built, and pushed without manual steps. It's about reliability and speed. Tools like GitHub Actions, Bitrise, and Crashlytics help monitor app health and ensure users always get a stable experience. Mobile Product Manager. PMs plan the what and why of the app. They work with developers, designers, and stakeholders to define the roadmap, prioritize features, and launch products. You don't need to code, but you must be organized, strategic, and people-savvy. If you like leading teams and thinking big, this role is for you. Freelance and indie developers want freedom. Freelance or indie dev is the path. You can pick clients, work from anywhere, and build your own apps. You'll need to be self-driven, market yourself, and wear many hats. But the payoff is freedom and potentially passive income if your app gains traction. Indie developer, creativity and monetization. Indie devs monetize via ads, subscriptions, or premium downloads. You control your brand, features, pricing, and user base. Think of indie hits like Flappy Bird or Weatherline. Small apps, big impact. It's creative, fulfilling, and a real entrepreneurial journey. Conclusion: choosing your path. To wrap up, there's no one path in mobile. If you like to design, test, code, or lead, you can build a career here. The best thing? You don't need to choose now. Try things out. Build a simple app. Join a hackathon. Explore online courses. Every skill you gain now opens up options later. Your mobile career can be as unique as the apps you'll one day build. Thanks for listening, and I hope today sparked some ideas for your future.